Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another awesome reading, Capricorn. I hope you guys are well. We see the Ace of Cups, yes, right away, right? But before we begin, if you would like your own free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, click on the link below and you can read all about that. If you would like a psychic reading or a tarot reading with me, you may get one of those. I always recommend getting both. We do the psychic first. It's really a lot of fun. And then we do the tarot, right? And we gain insight, different insight from each. The calendar link is below if you guys would like that, right? And let's get into it, Capricorn. We have the Tower here, the Fool, the Magician, and the Ace of Cups, right? Over here is another cool card, but we start with the Tower, the Blasted Oak. So he's being, pushed out of this tree. And, very nakedly. Yeah, we have to cover the naked person. We do. Because, it's against the law, right? Yeah. And so, and so here he is, the Blasted Oak. And this is a tower. This is like a forced ending. There's a forced ending here. And here the tree branch has broken and he fell. So, yeah, there are forced endings in life. There are. And it's usually when the universe is really trying to kick us out of what we're doing and bring us into something that is more part of our divine intention. Yeah, I feel like it is. So here is the Tower, and he's gonna fall. Where's he falling into? He's falling here. There's like a river here, but he might not make the river. He might end up on the stones, right? It's interesting here how they have these kind of down below here. It's kind of the way he could fall on this path or over here, but definitely, it's a forced ending. The waters of life are here. Yeah, of course, water is life. But, this is the Ace of Cups. And we see the paradise because we see the swan and, and the elk drinking here. It's very beautiful. And the Ace of Cups. Let's have a look at that, the waters of life, because it's something super nice here. Yeah, it is. With this deck, which is super, super deep. Let's look at the Ace of... Where's the Ace of Cups at? Yeah, they have everything backwards here. Yeah, they do. Okay, the waters of life retain the ancient wisdom ready for reawakening. And that's what somebody's done, right? They have reawakened here. It's possible that the universe just kind of kicked them out. Like, wake up here. You're not supposed to be on this path. You get a new one, right? Yeah, you do. And... the flow of water from the great stone cauldron enters the stream, which supports both the swan and the moon cup and feeds the deer. The moonlit pool of the universal soul retains all memory, ready to renew the inspired quest. There is a quest here because we see the Fool and the Magician. The Magician tells the Fool, go, although he comes first. That's okay in the tarot. The Magician says, I can do this. I can manifest this. Go on this journey here so you can have this new beginning. Somebody has been rerouted in their life, right? Which is it's a very kind of unsettling energy to kind of feel like, well, why isn't this working out for me over here? Or why am I not happy at this? Or sometimes I even maybe wanted to stay here for some, right? Maybe the wrong reasons. But whatever it is, the path is being redirected here toward like pure intent or, a divine connection. I feel like this is, that's how it looks here. It looks very like beautiful and very spiritual, almost like it just does. And so here we also have the Four of Wands, Capricorn. And this is all about stability. It can be abundance, financial stability. Let's see what else we have here about the Ace of Cups, though. The waters of life, right? Yeah, retain the ancient wisdom ready for reawakening. Our powers of reason, intellect, and science have given us mastery of the oceans and the skies. But what propels the drive to explore, invent, and build is still human desire and curiosity, of course. Biologists would argue that our emotions are simply a manifestation of the ancient evolutionary process and are governed by the limbic system or mammalian brain. What influenced the ancient reptilian brain on which the mammalian brain sits has on our emotional reactions is still a mystery. Yeah, they're talking about science here, right? And we know right now that quantum physics is being linked to science, is being linked to spirituality, and right, science now is. It's always been very connected, but they have always, tried to rely on, on science, because whatever they can't see, they have not, right, trusted. But people are starting to understand this, right? Even biological dentists, of course, they understand here that each tooth is hooked up to a meridian, a source of energy in your body that connects your teeth or every tooth to a certain organ in your body or a gland, things like that. So your dental health is important, right? Let's get back to this because we didn't come here to talk about, but we are talking about energy, right? And so they know this. These biological dentists are also called holistic dentists, right? Treating the whole or understanding the whole body, but understanding the spiritual body and the physical body, understanding the energy, right? It's like when a miracle happens and you go, how'd they get better? That's because that's energy, right? How did they they just got better? I thought they were, right? Okay, I mean, it's a good thing, but people go, that is a miracle. It's because of the energy, the spiritual aspect, right? Our emotions need to be harnessed for positive ends. And suppressing our basic emotional needs will lead us to rebel and become detached. Gather your emotional energies and keep them in balance for healthy, creative, and loving interaction with all of nature, including the sometimes irrational and destructive energies of humankind. Yeah, and this is because when we see the destruction, with humanity, it's because these people are not connected to their divine source energy. They are in separation. Let's get into it, Capricorn, because somebody wants to definitely connect with you here. They're not separated from you. We start with the Ace of Cups in this deck here. Here we have in the Spellfinder's deck. Now we have the Ace of Vessels here. Now we have the Ace of Cups here. And the fish is kind of dancing here in the sky over the fish, over the water. Maybe he got kind of propelled up, right, because he's excited. He does look like he got propelled. And here is the water coming from the Ace of Cups, and the two flowers here kind of coming out, and the Ten of Swords with it. There's an ending here because of a reawakening for somebody, or if you want to call it an awakening. Whoever is here in this reading is very connected to their spiritual side, very, very understanding here that energy is everything, right? And they are trusting their intuition about a whole new life here, and they are willing to end something here with the Ten of Swords. And that may be you, Capricorn, but it looks like, and here we have the Ace of Wands. This is not a joke here. No, it's not. Let's see if we got two aces and a 10. The Ten of Swords sits in kind of the challenging energy here, because the overall energy is to have a new beginning in love. It is basically, and to trust your intuition. We see the fish here, right, a couple times. He's kind of in this, I don't know, behind here and kind of darkened out a little bit. But we see the fish coming out here. And as I said, somebody has awakened. And crossing them is this ending. This is to leave some old life here that doesn't have much life with the 10 swords, right? The Ace of Wands is the root. Let's see what else we have. That's why it's all happening. In the past is the devil. And so, we have to cover the devil, Capricorn, because, the man who is chained here drinking from this cup is very unhealthy looking. You may not see him because he's not dressed, so I have him covered. And this is, this devil here is very terrible. All these snakes are coming out from as his legs. He's very ugly, right? And we're going to have to cover him because they might say that's a person that is, can't have nudity in the cards. I'm not kidding. And, here he is, but he's really, really ugly, and he looks like kind of like the Fly. But this is, in the past, somebody was chained by something that was... They were just in separation from their divine energy. And they could have been, Capricorn, in some type of a lifestyle or a relationship that was, or situationship that was really unhealthy. and toxic. This could be somebody acknowledging that. It sits in the past. And your mindset is the Lovers here, Capricorn. So these two women, I think they're women, but, you know, regardless here, they stand in front of this heart, and they are lovers, of course, right? And here's the water over here, you know, for them to kind of go with the flow, right? This is the flow of life. And, you know, here they are holding each other's hands. They're kind of wrapped here, and they're saying, I love you, and let's be together forever. And here is the rainbow in the past and the back. And the rainbow is like kind of like the Holy Grail, or it's shaped like that, like an arch. Yeah, that is kind of blessing. This is very beautiful, I have to say it is. Let's see what we have. Yeah, and we also have the Strength card reversed. Okay, that is, it's kind of a tough card, right? And, and is she sitting here with her? She's not worried about not anybody seeing her naked, so she's got some courage there, right? Let's see what your concern may be, Capricorn. I feel like it is this courage here. The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups reversed. This just wanted to come, so I just let it come. And you're a little bit concerned that this person may not have courage. You could have been really in chains here in the past, maybe like these two women, but these two people right over here, right? The man and the woman that are like chained, and the man's, you can't see him, but he's really unhealthy, and, you know, he looks like he's going to like pass away, and he's drinking. But, you know, maybe somebody was drinking here a lot in the past, but there's a chain, or like some type of like a stifling that's being ended here. Definitely. Because here's the Ten of Swords, almost to begin the reading, right? And something's being given up so they can return to you. This is your concern, the Eight of Cups reversed, if this person will return to you. And here's the Wheel of Fortune. And here, this can be about blind luck or blind faith in this deck. It can be about turning the wheel, right? And, you know, here are the animals, and they're going to turn the wheel here, basically. Here's the snake for a new life. The monkey is blindfolded, though, like, and he's getting ready to turn it. Like, let's have fun here. Let's see all about fate and destiny, but he doesn't care. He's right? Like, I'm going to turn the wheel here, and everything will be fine, and this is your concern. So you could be hoping here that this person will, you know, turn the wheel of fate, and just fate and destiny, and show up for you, and stop, like, don't even think about it. Just, you know, who cares if you're wearing a blindfold? Just, you know, let's be together. It does look like that is showing up in this reading. In your environment is the Knight of Wands, and he's on this giant hawk. And the sun. Let's see what else we have. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is showing up here. So we start the reading. It's here in the near future. The overall energy is the Ace of Cups. Why it's all happening is the Ace of Wands. And in the near future is the Ace of Pentacles. The Strength card is reversed. So this means that it doesn't mean that this person is not coming. No, it doesn't mean that. It means that, you know, they or you have a little bit of fear here. Like, it's more likely if this is going to happen, that type of fear. It's not the fear not to show up. No, there's too many. Yeah. And, you know, whoever this person is already got kicked out. The Tower has changed their whole life. Like, the universe kicked them out of wherever they were, right? Yeah. And whoever they were with, or whatever situation they're dealing with. And now we have the World card in your environment. So we see the Knight of Wands definitely taking action here on his hawk. He's very determined. He's courageous. This is in your environment here. This could be this person here, definitely. And you may be the one who is a little afraid they're not going to show up. You could be the one here and that is kind of doing that. But, you know, regardless of having the courage to come, you can still be a little afraid, right? It's just like anything here. You know, jump off the cliff over here into the water. We're all jumping into the lake from the cliff, right? And you have enough courage to do it, but you're kind of afraid as you first jump off. I mean, I know I've been there, right? Yeah, definitely. And so in your environment is A brand new world, Capricorn, a brand new cycle, a celebration coming, and something that is fate and destiny. I'm pretty sure here. The Sun card and the Eight of Swords now is showing up for you, and you want this person to release this. You're like, are you gonna come already? It does look like that. You are hoping here that this person is going to participate, and you're going to have joy and happiness, and you're going to see some results. That's how it looks here, because she's sewing, so she has like her spindle here, but this is about results, definitely. And she has her baby here, so this is what you're hoping for, a new beginning. The baby's really cute because the baby's like, oh, I want to do this too. Yeah, she has her baby on her knee. This is very beautiful here. I feel like you really want to work together with this person. And work is not even a good word here. In your outcome sits the Four of Cups. And we see the Sultan here. I mean, that's what he looks like to me. But and maybe he is the Magician, but he is definitely yeah, and this is interesting how we have the crab on his head, like Cancer. And Cancer is the moon. Cancer is about nurturing and cycles in life, right? Cancerians need to be nurtured. That's fine because they do a good job at it. I feel like they do. And here we have the Sultan card and the Four of Cups, rather. And this sits in the outcome with the Hanged Man. He's praying here with this Four of Cups. And he's meditating here instead of the old kind of rejection usually here. I feel like he is because he's got the Four Cups around him like a ritual, a meditation, a type of meditation here. Here's the Hanged Man. And this is what you are doing, kind of waiting here and feeling suspended here for this person to... You could really be meditating and really kind of praying that, or praying, however you like to do it, that this will show up for you. And here are the Three of Cups. So this is what you are meditating. And these three women here, no, there's two, I don't know, there's two men and a woman, something. But these are three people that are celebrating, and they are like, they've just jumped in the water here. They're not yet in the water. It's very kind of cool here because they're like, let's do this. It's a definite ritual, and let's like raise up our, let's celebrate. We're going to jump in the water here. And it's almost like a ritual right here as well, right? And this is what you are waiting for to happen. You're waiting for something very kind of, it's formal, but it's only formal by the universe. This isn't like, it's formal in that way, like it has been planned by the universe. And I feel like you are feeling that here, even if you are, for some of you who are not consciously maybe like realizing that here. There's a lot of spirituality here in this reading. We start with the Tower, which is ruled by Pluto, the planet of regeneration, right? And everything that is seen and unseen. And we have the Ace of Cups, and it shows up twice. This is very spiritual. The shaman is very spiritual. We know he is. And the Ace of Wands is about passion and inspiration. Inspiration is always spiritual. It is, because it is us attaching to our divinity, right? When we are inspired. Yeah. And here are the Lovers. We know that is very spiritual here. The World card is here, very spiritual. Let's look at your person's energy here. And they have, the first card they have here, Capricorn, is memory. So here they are looking at your picture here. And yeah, and these kind of, these pearls are here. The candle is on. And there's some incense burning. This person is celebrating you right now. And the same way you are kind of meditating them here as the Sultan, basically, or here they are here looking at your guys' picture, or looking at your picture here, and this is what they are doing. This is their overall energy, these memories of you. Crossing them is abundance, yeah, and this is what they want with you. They want something beautiful and fertile. It's really what that's all about. And why it's all happening, Capricorn, is assurance. This person believes that you are the wheel of fortune for them, fate and destiny. And this is why they have assurance here. And yeah, it is exactly why here. Yeah, they feel like you for sure are a soulmate, and there's no reason for us not to be together. Yeah, this is really, it's very deep. We're going to end this and continue in the extended. They're all super affordable, and the link is below. I'm also going to have a 10-card tarot spread on them, Capricorn. If you would like your own psychic reading on this person, yeah, definitely let me know. And, we can do a tarot as well. They are just a lot of fun. They really are. And thank you so much. When the website goes up, all the testimonials will be there. Yeah. Thank you so much, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe.